Okay, and I think we're on now. I think I decided to do a little flipping around. It is Monday, September 14th, 2015, and this is the Culture City Live Digest, a little brief blip of indie news and what's all over. And this is a new thing for me, so I'm going to do it daily. But because I'm recording it off Periscope and I'm using my iPod Touch and I'm saving it to the camera roll, which I'm going to upload it later on YouTube, I don't have much time, so I only have 10 minutes. But I did went to the Dally in the Alley this weekend. Yes, the Dally in the Alley, the cover t-shirt from the punk rock artist Niagara, and this year it was a very, very good crowd for the Dally in the Alley. Let me show you right here. No, not stop broadcasting. Okay, here we go. Dally in the Alley. It received record crowds this year. They did expand it a little bit past the 4th and 2nd Street. They passed west of 4th near Cass and south just near Prentice, and it was an enormous success, must I say so myself. So it was a very successful Dally. And now let's go to a little indie news right here, and we start off with Pitchfork Radio. Speaking of Pitchfork Radio, a big announcement today. Because last October they did Pitchfork Radio, a pop-up online radio site being put there by the people at Pitchfork Radio, which is the on-site music site. Last year they did it in LA. This year they're going to do it in... this year... yes. There. This is the Pitchfork flag. Yes, they're going to do it in Detroit. Yes, they're going to be broadcasting from October 6th to October 23rd, and they're going to be doing it at Willie's Detroit. I have never heard of it, but the sister store to Shinola in Midtown Detroit. By the way, Willie Detroit is located at 441 West Canfield Street in Detroit, and in reading the press release, they're going to have appearances from Pyromotor, Third Man Records, Ghost of Land International, Cassette Store Day, and they also will invite a couple including Gray Bass from the Mocat and Tina Fletcher from Bumbo, then others, and we'll tell you what's going on. That is really good. And by the way, it's still active on their TuneIn site at Pitchfork Radio. That's Pitchfork Radio. The other big news, and it was burning up the feeds today, yes, an interview between Jack White and the Black Keys. Now, Jack White had a little beef with Dan Alterbach, who is the lead singer of the Black Keys, and guess what? Allegedly, he got into a fight with Patrick Connery, the drummer for the Black Keys. Patrick Connery did both. Jack White tried to fight him, although Jack White denied it and went back and forth. But late today, we just received word that both Patrick Connery and Jack White did talk about it over a beer. So I guess they're cool. Maybe, who knows? It's a little beef with the Black Keys and the White Stripes. Excuse me, I had to pause a little bit because you have to double cap it from turning it on Periscope from me to the screen, which I am presenting it from it right now. Next Sunday, by the way, will be the Primetime Emmy Awards that will originate from Los Angeles, California. Over the weekend, they had the Creative Arts Emmy Awards in LA, and the Foo Fighters, one of the greatest bands ever, got 2 awards. A series called Sonic Highway. They won 2 Emmys. They won for Outstanding Sound Engineering Non-Fictional Program and Outstanding Sound Mixing Non-Fictional Program for the Seattle episode. I didn't see it much because I was back in the old newsroom. And didn't see it much, but now that I'm back in the newer offices right there. So, by the way, Prime Awards, we may Periscope by running commentary next week. That could be something new as well. And we're going to kind of wrap this up today with Whitney Houston. I know. She's been gone for about since 2012, but a promoter, get this, is planning, you won't believe it, Whitney on tour, using a hologram. Yes, using a hologram. Plans are talking about taking a hologram in 2016. Oh, 2016. Well, you probably know. They did Tupac over at Coachella years ago, and incidentally, the company who developed the software for the hologram Tupac went out of business. Oh my goodness gracious of me. Goodness gracious, oh my. Before we wrap it up today, and who's coming, who's streaming, and who's playing release, late breaking news, and I think it's going to be on the phones from Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. She was diagnosed back in 2013 with bile duct cancer, and went in remission. Well, now there is a report that her bile duct cancer had returned. So, sadly, unbelievable. During a Friday appearance to promote Miss Sharon Jones, the cancer returned. As Anyway report, I started chemo on one day, but I'm going to keep fighting and go a long way to go. So we wish Sharon there. Well, all right, I kind of have 3 minutes, so let me wrap this up. Here's what's streaming in a couple of Kathleen Hanna just released her Revolution Girl Style issue, and I know a lot of websites are posting it on their streams, 11 tracks, and the 11 tracks are right there. Wonderful. Also streaming on NPR First Listen, the new Glenn Hatrod CD he did in Rambo. Also, Telekinesis as Infinium. Also battles La Dee Da Dee Die. Plus, Darling Love. Yes, she's not wanted on the Late Show anymore doing the Christmas theme she have done for almost 20 years now that Letterman retired. She have a brand new CD called Introducing Darling Love, and that's all on the NPR First Listen website. That is it for our Culture City Live Digest. I hope you like it, and we'll see where we go from there. So, signing off from the Culture City newsroom, somewhere in Detroit, this is Steve Pauly, Chief Culture City correspondent, saying thank you and goodbye. Oh, by the way, this little Culture City Digest will be up for 24 hours on Periscope, and I'm going to put on YouTube. So, thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.